There's a string exercises. Number 1, the string date string represents a date in the format month, day, year. Between month, day, year, there are slashes. Then write a code to change it to date, month, year. So you probably want to take out the date, then put the first, then get the month and year. So one of the answer choice can be, if you already know that is month and date are always 2-digit numbers, you can use that information. So index 3 to 5, that is a date. Then index 0 to 2 is a month. Then the rest of them after index 6 will be year. Between date, month, year, you're gonna put hyphen. There are many ways you can think about that. And number 2, write your own implementation of index of a character from position. So you're going to make it. This my index of will have the string, then the character when you have to search, then pose. So when I want to implement this index of method, I can start my index from the from pose. So my for loop, I will start from pose. Then it's gonna go to the end of the string, so as the length. Don't forget the parentheses. Then whenever I have the target, it's the same as a current character. It's gonna return the current index. Then if I never find this one, means if I go to the last line, that means it never found. In the case, return -1. Number 3, write a fragment that prints each word in a line of text on its own new line, but do not use a split. So you probably want to use a while loop in this case, because we do not know how many words in this line. So there is definite or loop, definite loop, indefinite loop. Definite loop means you know the end, know where to end. So example is for loop. Indefinite loop is do not know the end. Do not know the end ahead. So best example is a while loop. So when you do not know how many lengths are there, you can use a while loop. So while, so to use the while loop, you have to define the index number first. The index starts from 0, then while index is valid. So this one is checking valid index. You are going to check if the character is space or not. If it is space, that means I found the end of the word. So you are going to print a line, then index will increase by 1. Else, in that case, it's gonna have just the character, not space, so it's going to print it. You have to print the word all together, so you have to say print. Then print character by character. So after you are done if else statement, you are going to increase I anyway, then go to the next step. So else is here. That means if statement is true, you are going to jump 2. But if else is if statement is not true, you are gonna jump only 1, just to go to the next character. Now number 4, I need to do is remove all punctuations. Then this one is giving you only those punctuations I'm gonna use. So this is all. Actually, backslash is a special macro in Java. So if you want to include the backslash, you have to use the backslash. That means this one is a one backslash. If you have a backslash, you have to look at the next one. Double quote. Actually, double quote cannot be inside of the other double quote. That's why backslash is here. So that means double quote is a special character, but not backslash. Let's see here the Scrum method. It's gonna start from the returning string. This is one type. So two return variable can be made first. That is a temp, has an empty string first. Then inside of the for loop, whenever you have punctuation, so whenever punctuation has the current character, it's not going to print it. It's not going to add to the temp. That means whenever your punctuation doesn't have the character, then it's going to add that character to the temp. So this is the thing. This character is not punct string. That means it's not punctuation. So add to the temporary string. Then finally, at the end, you are going to return the temporary string. That is the class string methods.